Hello and good afternoon from Robert Radford. This is another game in the series of 50 years of chess. It's quite a long time to be playing chess, and I played many thousands of games, but the Congress games were particularly interesting because they were ones that you were playing for yourself rather than for a team. And I don't know, I seemed to relax more when I was playing for myself than when I was playing for a team. And this is a game from 2006-2007 season in the Bristol League Congress against one Mr. Mike Rowe. It was the opening game, and we were both sat there ready to play, and the arbiter said, "White, press your clock, start your game." No, press the clock and white play. So we did just that, and I was white, and I opened with e4. Mike goes into a Sicilian, and he's played a Najdorf. So, but he's gone into a Fianchetto as well, so it's a bit like a dragon, really. So here we go. So with black just the one move to make to develop all his pieces, he's playing something different. But nevertheless, it's okay at the moment for him. But I've got all the space. Very, very happy with my game. I got potential for a kingside attack, or even down a queenside. It depends. So my pieces are all developed. My rooks are connected. I'm ready to go. So see what comes up. Right. So he's hitting that e-pawn to defend it with the bishop and the knight. He's moving his queen out the way to connect his rooks. Now I've captured the G1 A7 diagonal, where I can plonk my bishop in at any time to harass his rook should he play any of them to D8, which he did, and I hit it. So he had to go to C7, C8, second best. So I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Now I'm going to double up my rooks in a moment. There we go. So everything's gone fine. Now he's gone back F8 with the bishop. Didn't need to do that just yet. He had a knight and a queen on it, but he wants to move his queen, I suppose. That's why he's done it. But yeah, okay. So I just made sure that my bishop was anchored in there, and it was on a good place. There you go. He's brought his queen out, which is why he played that bishop back as I suggested. He's not doing anything now at the moment, so just kick it. So he's gone back to H6. So I brought the knight back. It's not needed there at the moment. I want to be able to play other squares. So now he's coming out with his bishop to E7. Maybe to, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, to get the queen back to F8 maybe. So I've gone knight to D4 to see about getting rid of that bishop on C6. And he's attacking my knight. So I moved rook F1. So I could drop the knight back should I need to, if he doesn't take it. And he's gone queen now to G7. So I have to be careful, because if the knight wasn't there, he'd be able to perhaps at some stage, not yet, but some stage, play bishop D4, pinning the queen and rook, but that's a long way off and highly unlikely. So I solidified my position in the centre by playing C3. If he takes that knight, then I'll have a strong centre indeed. So he's gone back again with the bishop to E7. He seems to be a bit planless here. If you look at all his pieces, he doesn't have anything over the 6th and 7th and 8th rank. That's where all his pieces are. So I've gone E5. He's taken my bishop, and I've retaken with the queen. So his B7 pawn is hanging now. And he's got knight into c7. He's looking for some space and counterplay. So I took the pawn that was hanging, he attacked it, and I come back. Now he's got his nice knight into a good square, and he'd like to take my bishop, obviously, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. I've gone queen to d3, and he didn't take the bishop, which I thought he might do. He's taken in the middle, so that if I retake, he can take this queen. But he didn't. Not first of all, anyway, he's taken the bishop, which I'm sad about. Anyway, I retook the pawn. He's got to decide now which one of the two pawns he wants to take. The most important one really is the one on b6, but it's a double pawn. He could leave that and go for take the e pawn, but he took the b pawn. I've gone to f3, and I've got a definite attack on his f7 pawn, which he's got to be a bit careful of. And I'm also on that diagonal, h1, a8 diagonal. He's now attacking my good knight, which I had. He seems to be simplifying this game, and I don't like it much because I had a nice position. I've let it slip a little bit, and he's got a little bit of counterplay. So rook across to a1. Now he's looking to win the pawn after bishop takes, knight, pawn takes, rook takes. So I'm just helping the knight there to make sure he can't win the piece with queen e4, and he's gone at rook d5. So he's now hitting my pawn with a rook and queen on e5. So attack the bishop, bishop takes, and now by playing d takes, I secure my centre, but he's got rook takes b4, hitting my d4 twice, but he doesn't play it. He plays h5. I don't understand that move. I don't know why he played it. He should have took rook b4, but he didn't, for whatever reason. So I'm now protecting it with rook a4. He's gone back queen f8, and I thought about it and thought, yeah, I should have took it, shouldn't I? But he didn't. So I've now played queen f4, which means he can't take that b pawn without me taking the f pawn and probably mating him. So he's gone back now to defend that pawn on f7, and I've doubled my rook so that if he does take the b pawn, I'll take the a pawn, and then I'm coming down maybe to a8, pinning the queen to the rook, depends. So he's moved his queen across. He's not interested in that pawn. He wants to try and get counterplay against my king, but he can't check me yet. But he can prepare things. So I've pushed this pawn because now's a superb time to do it. Because if he goes pawn takes and I play rook d8, he's got to go back with his rook to b8, and then we might be in business of winning some material. He's taken a pawn with the rook, so I've taken. Now he's got a rook and a queen. He could check me here on b1, which he does. And I've gone to g2, so I've got an escape square on h3 if I have to do that. So he's gone, doubled his rooks up now. It's nearly an even game, and well, yes, it says it's even on like chess and Stockfish evens. So I have to, if I'm going to win this, I'm going to have to do something to put real pressure on him and maybe get him to make a mistake. So what did I do? I played rook a8. He has to bring back his rook, because if he doesn't, his queen is gone. So he does just that. So I played a nice little move here, queen f6. Not only am I covering the a8 square, but I'm preventing his queen from going to p7, because if he does, you'll see what happens. I'll just take check. So there you go. Rook takes, and to his horror, he realises he's lost a piece. If he retakes, I play rook a8, and his queen is gone. And this brought about Mike Woodrow's resignation. He just did not see that move. And it was just a simple mistake, but it's the kind of thing players can do in tournaments and any chess match. If you don't concentrate for the full allotted time that you have in a match. So, thank you for watching this game. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye.